The fifth thing you need is an operations process. So think about it. You started off in foundations where you become basically legally able to offer your services. You got some basic tools in place so that you could be organized in how you sold projects. You looked the part so customers believed you before you went and tried to sell them anything and tried to market out there. And fourth is we actually got organized with our sales process, had a system and structure in place that works. We outlined marketing so that we have a consistent, reliable way to get customers without bleeding a bunch of money. And then finally, we have to deliver on the promises that we made. So we told customers we were going to give them a great roof, we're going to deliver a great service to them. Now we actually have to do that. And that's where your operational processes come in place. So you can't just go execute and build one job at a time. That will work up to a point. And when it doesn't work, you'll fall apart and you'll be like 90% of the roofing companies that fail after 2 years. That's exactly what happens. They get good at selling, they get good at marketing, and they start selling a lot of jobs. And then guess what? They can't deliver on the operations piece. Quality tanks, everything falls apart. And they say, forget this. It's easier for me to just fold up shop and go back to doing whatever I was doing before instead of actually building this into a long business. The best roofing companies, the ones that stay around for decades, know that you actually have to deliver on things for your customers. These are the ones that get bought by PE firms all the time. They get bought for incredible amounts of money. We actually have a program called Built to be Bought where we show you how to do this stuff. But operation systems are very much just sitting down and, again, thinking through the process of how you're going to build a roof. How do you systematically go through that? So take that project pulse form that I mentioned earlier where we walk down each and every step in building a roof and say, do I have a process for this? Do I have a process for how we measure? Do I have a process for how we contact our subs? Do I have a process for how we pay people, order materials, ensure that there's no change orders or no big surprises? Do I have a process in place to do those things? And as you start mapping those out, you will be able to take on more and more and more and more work. And then you can hand it on to other people and you won't get burnt out. Your company will actually be worth a lot of money. You can sell it one day because you're not doing it all. It's an amazing thing. We use processes and systems through partners and through software to help with a lot of that stuff. Because again, I don't want you building software and systems. I want you out selling and making money and building roofs. And so we work with partners to help you do that stuff.